Hello friends, today we are going to learn Python programming. Python is really a very popular language, right from web development to data science, and from data science to artificial intelligence. Everywhere Python is used. What we will do is we are going to open Colab. Colab is an initiative by Google research team, and here you can create a new notebook. You might have heard about the Jupyter notebook. Similarly, you can use Colab for doing your Python programming. So here we will write the name as Python lecture 1. Okay, let's call it video 1 and let's save it. So let's write some text here. Okay, so what we are going to do is Python. Okay, right from web development to data science, and from data science to artificial intelligence, AI. Okay, Python is booming. Python is really a market leader these days. Okay, now do you think we can grasp each and every corners of Python? Answer is, practically speaking, as per from career perspective, this is not advisable. Python is really a very big ocean, and it is almost impossible to it's a big ocean. Okay, it's impossible to learn every aspect of Python. So what we can do, we need to narrow ourselves and study Python in a particular career field. Now I will list down the career fields. First one is, as you know, is a web development. If you want to know web development, you need to learn libraries, Django. Second is Flask, etc., and many more. Okay, if you want to go in data science, NumPy, Pandas, PySpark, etc. Okay, if you want to go in AI, then also PyTorch is there for machine learning and many others, etc. We will discuss more about this. But in short, let's go to our question, that there are lots of libraries you need to learn in order to become proficient in one career field related to Python. Okay. So what we are going to do is we are going to learn basics and then advanced, and then we will focus on libraries related to data. Okay, that's our plan, how we are going to learn Python with this video series. So learning Python at initial level, at the basic level, is very easy. You will really feel that this is amazing language. You will feel as if you are talking to someone, and that's the beauty of Python. But I'm not saying that it's hard to learn libraries. I'm not saying that it's hard to go deeper into it, but to continue learning Python till you master a particular career field, that's important, and that is what it will distinguish you from rest. Okay, since Python is open source, okay, there are lots of developers developing their libraries, and then they submit to Python committee. Okay, once the committee approves, then that library becomes part of Python official library. Okay, so that's how it works. So talking about Django, Flask, NumPy, Pandas, PySpark, PyTorch, all these are really mature libraries, and if you master them, you really become a good web developer, good data scientist, good data analyst, good AI developer, you can become. So, but most important thing is to learn Python. Believe me guys, it's hot demand in market, and if you learn this, you will be hot cakes in market. Okay, now let's learn some, let's do some coding. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce you. First of all, I need to introduce you to the Colab. So during this course we are going to use Colab, but you can also use Jupyter notebooks to do the Python programming. Okay, so you can use either this, you can also use Visual Studio Code as IDE for Python development, but first of all you need to install Python on your machine. So you go to python.org, okay, and go to the download section. Here I will see download for Mac OS. Okay, similarly you will see you can have it for Windows and other machines. So just click on download, and the package will get downloaded. Okay, you have to run this package in order to install the Python. Once Python is installed, you can check on your computer by it will ask you the password and I will install it. Okay, so once the installation is finished, you are ready to run the Python programs. Okay, so it's a very simple process to install it. No need to download multiple files or anything, just need this to run this package. So till the time it's running this package, I will introduce you to this one, Colab. So Colab, as I said, is by Google. So Google Colab is really a good platform to execute your Python programs and cloud based execution of program. So initially, right now, since we are not doing that much memory intensive programs, so we will use this one. Okay, so we already have this Python _video_1 open. So this one I will share the link of this file at the end of the video, so you can have a look at it. Okay, that sounds good. Okay, so let's start our Python programming. So this is how you can comment out, okay, the code. So doing the manipulation. Okay, so for example 2 plus 3, and we run it. See, it's executing on in the server. Now here this is syntax error. This type of, you can do the comment in Visual Studio Code, but not here. You have to use hashtag, and then when you run this, it will give you 5. See, now another thing, let's say you want to assign a variables. So variable declaration we will learn. Okay, now a is equal to 5, okay, b is equal to 10, and then you say print. This is a function, inbuilt function in Python, and you say a plus b. So what it will do is, when you run this program, it will give you 15. Okay, this we declared it. Now for example, if you want to take input, okay, so what you are going to do is, you're going to say that input and then say a, okay, and then say put and then say b, okay, and then say print a plus b. Okay, when we run this program, what's going to happen is, ask for one input. See what's happening, we already declared this a, right? Now it's so we will just change the variable names. Let's call it d, and let's call it e and r, and let's add d and r. Let's run this program again. Okay, see, now there is an error. Why is this error? Because we are not declaring this. We should not declare it here, we should declare it here. Okay, now let's run it. Okay, so 12 and say 23, and you get 35. So that's how you do the in scanning. We have a scan function. So let me write the comment here. So like scan function in C, etc. programming languages. Here in Python we have input function. Okay, so you can take an input from the user and do the manipulation. Okay, sounds good. Okay, another thing is another manipulation which we can do is called the exponential exponents. See, I am taking very important steps. I am not doing subtraction and all. I am not going to waste your time doing this. I am going to show you most important things, and then we can proceed towards advanced programming. Okay, so here, for example, if you want to do, let's say we have declared a and b, right? Now we want to do exponent, like we want to do 5 raised to 10. So what we are going to do, 5 star star b. Okay, and when you run this, it says, so let's print. See, if the error comes, don't worry about it. Errors are important. Errors plays a vital role in learning by experiencing. Okay, so learning by making mistakes is very important. Now let's see, you got the answer. Even if you don't use the print statement, it will execute it. Okay, that's not an issue, but print statement is important when you are doing actual scripting and programming. Okay, now don't mix up, this is exponent, and to do exponent operation, okay, in order to do your, you don't need to do this a raised to, actually if you do this in some programming languages it works, but here this is bitwise XOR operation that we will discuss later on. Another important thing is you need to be very careful, guys. Python is case sensitive language, so to be very careful about cases. For example, if I write print a into b, this won't run, so it will give you error. See, name error, traceback. So what happens is that when you receive an error, it says that the traceback error. That means programming doesn't know how to program. That's what traceback means. Okay, so he says that name print is not defined, but actually print is defined, but capital case print is not defined. So what we are going to do is we are going to do a smaller case print statement, and then it works as you know it. Okay, another thing, very important thing, Python is, in addition to case sensitive, is indentation oriented language. That means that Python doesn't accept unnecessary indentation. Guys, indentation word is very important. I can't write the word space, because if I say print a plus b, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens when I write this. It gives me error. Okay, this is but when I write, so unnecessary spaces, this word. Now if I do this, what happens? Let's see. This is giving me error because this is because of this indentation. This is crucial thing. This decides your if else statements, everything in future, everything is based on this. Okay, so need to be very careful about indentation. So I will just write like this, and then it will give you an error, and we can keep it for future reference. So this was all about the basic operations. You need to be very careful about all these rules. You can know more about these rules from Python developer guide, that is called PEP 8. if you search on internet about this, so let me go and search pp8. So style guide for Python code is the Python committee decides that is a developer's guide, and it decides all the important steps you need to be very careful for the development. Another thing is IBM has recommend, it's not IBM but it's the Python committee. We need to be very thankful to IBM because they have like research based on their cards. It says that 80 characters should be maximum limit for a line of code. Okay, this is a general statement, or not only applicable to Python but other languages also. So 80 characters, that's it. Okay, another thing, so we need to limit each line of code to 80 characters. Okay, so this is what we talk about, all the functions, not all functions but the basic function like print, function like input. Okay, now we're going to learn about strings in the next tutorial. Thank you so much guys, have a nice day, bye.